What's going on with everybody, man? Welcome back to another short. So in today's short, we got this story from Liam Rosenior, new head coach of Chelsea Football Club. Won his past 2 games, 3 games actually. Well, actually lost to Arsenal in between that. But since he's come in, Chelsea have won 3 out of 4. And yes, the football hasn't been the greatest to watch, but he's still trying to get an understanding of what players are going to be good for him, what players aren't going to be good for him. And the way that he wants to play, it's going to take time again. We're in this era of Chelsea football right now where it's going to take time. We're jumping into new eras every year to 18 months. There's no consistency, but he spoke on Cole Palmer and the false rumors about him wanting to return to Manchester and play for Man United of all clubs, right? You would think if he's going back to Manchester, you would want to go back to Man City, not to Manchester United. But anyway, he spoke to him many times since he's been here, and he seems like he's very happy. He's just frustrated that he continues to feel pain in the same areas where he's having continuous issues this season. He felt it early against Brentford in the penalty that he scored. Yet he didn't look like he was happy that he scored, but it's more or less because he's still feeling something in his groin and his thigh, and it's getting to the point where because he looks unhappy does not mean that he wants to leave Chelsea, go back to Manchester. He's homesick. He doesn't want to be in London and all this. Like I said yesterday in my short, he's not going anywhere. And Palmer is a crucial part in the project that Blueco, Clear Lake are trying to put on the fan base here. And if Cole Palmer is the centerpiece of that, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that because he's proven he can be that guy, right? But we need to be careful with him. And if Enzo Maresca is saying the same thing about Cole, if he's saying something about Palmer, it's the same thing. And even Tuchel is getting to the point where it's like he wants to include him in the England squad, right? But if he's going to be continuously injured and feeling something, he may not get selected. But if England want to win the World Cup over the day of summer, then Palmer has to be in the squad. England have a great team regardless, but Palmer puts them over the top. I don't think they win it even with him, but he's an important piece to the England puzzle if they really want to try to win it this summer. But in regards to Chelsea, Palmer, him going back to Man United, it's like I said, he's not going anywhere. This would be the stupidest career move I've ever seen if he decides to leave Chelsea to go to Man United, who have different issues, and he would find it harder to play there.